Hello Total Wargamers, my name is Deacon. Welcome back to the second episode of our Tyrion review campaign in Mortal Empires. And if you haven't subscribed already and you like Warhammer content in the Total War series, then now's a good time to subscribe. You'll keep notified of my new uploads. I'm doing multiple review series at the moment. So do take a look around and you'll see me do stuff. This is my noble who's going to be a weapon master. Now for research we first need to build stuff that we've just built in the previous series of turns. We're in turn 6 and this is building
Protector of the
related. I'm recruiting one more spearman and then we'll move on Angariel as per our mission objective. Now this is not a very story-driven campaign at all, really, if you compare it to the Vortex campaign. Now, we do get to zoom in quite a bit here. However, I'd like to look up. Can I? No, I can't really look up. Anyway, there's no sight of other continents yet. We're good buddies with Illyria, and we're not so good buddies with Zephyr over here. So we'll have to deal with them appropriately. But let's first hit the end turn, get some research going, and move on. Now, of course, the High Elves are a defensive faction, defensive army. Heavily rely on archery and to some extent also artillery. So we're gonna try and stay with the theme of the army, of the faction, and play it defensively. Illyrian, I don't want them to... They're making it way too easy for us, for Illyrian. Anyway, I'd probably rather have they take it than Zephyr, because then we can... With Calador, I can suffer the diplomatic relations. I want the influence so I can get my better nobles. Yay, influence gained. And then there's some research available, so we'll do either Spellwall, Naval Discipline, Loden Seaguard, Illyrian Reavers, Archers, and Loden Seaguard is good. And speed also good. Now I'll first go for the Spellwall and then go for the archery and put my army in march stance and see if I can get them on to
Tyrion, heir of an area.
the sea. Yes, we can. Now they're almost certainly going to take Angariel,
Setting sail.
this army here, which kind of sucks. Yeah, they're also looking
Speak.
for...
I bid you welcome, traveler.
Traveler.
What your will is done.
Yes.
Lord of the Phoenix.
Calador,
what
we
brings
just
you to the Phoenix
suffered
Court? Wise indeed.
minus 30 with them.
You
Tyrion.
may approach and make your request,
We'll make my
if you will
request.
it.
Yes,
You
yes,
call welcome. Your words and
I
deeds
like
will
peace
be
with
certainly
you
not.
eventually.
I
Avalorn,
serve
we're
the
trading
king.
with
What
you.
brings
should
you to the
be
Phoenix Court?
liking us a little bit more every turn.
You may approach.
Thick. I
What would
want
you have of the Phoenix King,
Peace,
stranger?
confederations.
Unlikely.
No. Okay, now the rest hates our guts, but they're
Let's hear it.
let's hear it. Litania, I can't confederate with you. They are High Elves. Oh, they are High Elves. I thought you were bloody.
Behold the court of Assur, traveller.
Okay.
Stay
I will
sad.
behold the court. And okay,
You
that's
need me?
that.
Greetings,
You
fellow
guys-
Assur. Futile.
Futile, yeah, so it is.
Assyrian smile.
Anyway, we have our army and it's marching over, and we're either gonna take this or that on the next turn, and it is as it is. I guess all the way it should be. Let's upgrade a little growth. I want this in tier 3 and then we'll take the rest into tier 3. Our money's gone, but we are sustaining a full stack army, which is wonderful. Next turn. Now, to my feeling, of course, the scope, the scale of the campaign had to be reduced, apparently, to make it all fit. And then there's, of course, many choices that you need to make. And I've seen the old world, I've seen the Vortex campaign, and this still feels like a sacrifice. And to my feeling, it feels like too much of a sacrifice, to be honest. I really feel like wasted an opportunity to create a more grand scale in things.
Ready for orders.
Okay, move ashore here. Move ashore.
To adventure.
To adventure, and now.
The Reaper.
Oh shit! I should have taken that out of march stance.
You cannot ask this.
Okay, now that's stupid. Stupid. Crap. Crap-de-doo. It happens. Okay, well, I'm not gonna upgrade that settlement, no. So, hit the end turn again. Stupid! Yeah, I wanted to attack on this turn, and I want both these settlements. As long as Sefri and Illyria are not interfering, I'm definitely going to beat back this tiny little remnant of an army and conquer both those settlements. So I promised in the first episode of this review series that I was not going to give my opinion or judge. However, I am going to give you I'm going to share this feeling with you. I would have preferred to have the Vortex campaign in the same scale, or the Immortal Empires campaign in the same scale as the how we had it
Ready
in
to serve. I live to serve my queen. By assuring
Yeah, this is
I
resolved.
lust for battle.
Bing bong.
To the victor the spoils.
There we go. Of course we cannot move this turn
Awaiting
because
orders.
therefore and speed of Assyrian. Can somebody tell me if this is the army, the faction, or just Tyrion? Because if it's just Tyrion, I think I would much rather have Aspiring Presence and then Defense for the Spearmen. Because I realize so... Oh, now they're back again! Oh, now Yvresse is here, which is at war with me! Oh, okay. And Lothern has a garrison of how much? Enough, but let's put a little lord on it. Lion of Grace. Not gonna be the first battle loot prince. Strong will, magic resistance for all units is nice. Missile resistance also nice. Armor and weapon strength is okay. Phelan 1 is debuff, 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 and unaffordable. So I think we should go for J address. J address. What's that? Armor and weapon strength for our army. Okay. Let's spend the 15 influence
Princess of the Aston.
for a defensive lord here. And let's give her some spares, Lowland Seaguard and lightly armored archers. See if that helps in any way defending against
Certainly not.
Ingmir.
Her servant.
Okay, now my noble weapon strength, melee defense, melee attack or leadership. I want anything that improves the durability, so melee defense. There we go. And now the army.
Shield against the darkness.
Did we just... we did that this turn. So we're still waiting. Okay, let's see diplomacy-wise if we can do anything.
Prince of a dignified visitor. Such a rare treat.
So, this up for
It is
discussion, the
agreeable to
scale
spend
of the
one's
Mortal
time in
Empires.
dignified-
You called?
Sacrifices
You have a proposal
have
for
been
the
made.
Asur.
How
Would
can
you
I assist
or would you
I
not
bid you welcome in the name of
rather
the king.
have longer
Certainly
end turn
not.
times and so on,
You
longer
need
waiting,
all are given a
but
fair hearing in the
the
Phoenix
original
court.
scale of the Vortex?
I'm
Or
listening. Ah,
are you okay
it is good
with
to receive guests of
Negerite?
breeding.
It's the territory where Malekith originated from, so I'm just confused that
Your
it's
behest.
a
Phoenix
High Elf
Court
faction,
awaits
but
your
I guess
plea
they
within.
reconquered that area.
Speak.
It pains me to hear your barbarous tongue.
Tongue. So where do you
Ever
stand?
vigilant.
Do we need the larger scale, or is it, are things okay as they are? Income, growth, income. Okay, and hit the end turn, see what happens. I'm afraid we're gonna have to defend Lodern without the additional recruits, but they are in force march stance, so if they don't pull out of that, we're not even going to face them this turn. Yeah, that's one of the things I've pointed that out already in my Vortex campaign review, that the march stance, I think the game would be better off if this were eliminated, or give the IA some mercy that whenever they fight in force march, that they don't lose their entire army. Brrr. I'm gonna move in the behinds.
Champion of the Ever Queen.
Champion.
Kill them.
Ghetto. Is this a castle?
To victory.
No, it's not a castle, so I'll do a quick savey. And then, well, look at all those dark shards with shields.
Sunfang hungers.
And we're gonna fight it. Sunfang hungers, and they are going to deploy all their troops all at the game start. So there's no 660 coming later to the game. The shades will be an annoying. The rest I can deal with, because I have a chariot and we have silver helms, but we're gonna have to abide our time. This looks like a hill, and I never know. I'm attacking. Should I be in the red or in the yellow zone? I don't know. They're gonna probably feel they have the numerical advantage and gonna try and push towards me. We'll have to see how the map favors us exactly or not. A hill can be such a gift, particularly when you're defending. However, at the same time, corner camping is not such a very smart thing to do, because when people, or elves in this case, route, usually your units come back from routing after some time. But if they've run off the map, then obviously they can no longer come back. So being too close in the corner with a very uncertain outcome of the battle can work to your disadvantage if you're actually gonna have to rely on units coming back from routing. But if we pull off a win here, then the cult of excess has been completely dealt with, like once and for all, forever, entirely, unless of course they get a rebellion and pop up back on the map, but I don't think so. Now, at the load times, yeah, we got the hill, and I'm very confident that we're actually going to pull through here and create a win. We are going to win this. My units are not going to rout. That is my stance, my position on this. So I will deploy like this. I'm going to deploy archers behind. They're not going to skirmish, nor are these guys going to skirmish, and nor are these. Now the chariot and the silver helms are not going to be in guard mode, so whenever they kill off something, they're going to keep giving chase until it's definitely entirely off the map. Silver helms and chariots. I'm gonna deploy my chariot to the left, come around the rear, and my silver helms to the right, around the rear. Let's start the battle, and we're gonna be able to pull back even further on top of this hill. So I'm gonna redeploy here into this area. No, it's not what I meant to do, buddy. Why is this hard? Is it hard to approach?
We go.
If we cannot sit here, I don't know.
For duty.
For duty.
Moving out. Spearmen, apace. We will obey. Asur, advance. Acknowledge.
Acknowledge.
Swiftly. Oil. For our ancestors. Archers. Moving out. Asur, forward. Move. We go.
We
Asur,
go.
move.
Where are you? Let's see if we can make this work. It's going to be a little odd. It's going to be an odd army. It shall be done. Sit
We
here.
go. Without fail. Advance.
Okay.
Forward. Swiftly.
Tyrion at the front here. Nobles as well. And White Lions of Grace in the back.
Moving out.
And they did bring quite a bit of archers, but whatever. We're gonna hang back here and defend this place.
Shall be done.
Chariots. In there. Helmets. Well, the silver helms. Lord Helmet. Now I've just been pointing out that once units rout, they are not going to come back, so
Obey. Without
it's
fail.
of course very interesting that I'm putting all my units on the hilltop right next to the border of the
It
map.
will be done.
Very, very strange looking.
Chariots.
Are you sure about this?
For duty. As you say. For the king.
The harpies.
Isilmar chariots.
They're not killing anything, they're taking away something of our hit points, but that's it. So
We will
the
obey.
White Lions of Grace should not be in guard mode. Or in this case, maybe they should be. Just the chariot and the horses should not be, but the White Lions of Grace, they're just gonna be here. Noble and Tyrion. Oh yeah, they are gonna stay in guard mode. So, Silver Helms. I don't like their unit. I don't like the helms. To be honest, oh, correction. I do like the Silver Helms. I think it's the Illyrian Reavers I don't like. The Illyrian Reaver thing. Oh, my chariots cannot move around this way. Okay, so run into the bleak swords then. Silver Helms. Boom. Okay, chariots, move out. We're doing a lot of disruption.
It shall be done.
Into the next, please. Chariot. Into the shades. Come on, chariot, pull out.
Champion of Alaria. No mercy. White Lions.
I want my chariots into the shades. Clear my silver helms out of the archers. It's costing me a couple of helms. Helmets! Come on, silver helms! Silver helmets, lords of the helmets. Come on, pull out, wherever you are. So, we're now into the dread spears. Please target these guys. Okay, where are you now, my chariots? Okay, so my silver helms can disengage, so can my chariots. So Tyrion, just go about doing your killing duty, dread spears. And ooh, silver helms, no. Chariot into these dark shards with shields. So can you go faster? Okay, my chariot into the spears, my silver helms into the dark shards with shields. Okay, Tyrion onto the bleak swords. Onto the bleak swords. Outlines of praise. Onto the bleak swords. No, I'm gonna. No. Where are you? Here. Move out. Silver helmsies.
Without question.
Silver helms. Chariots. Rebounds. Getting bogged down now. Spearman.
Understood. Swiftly.
We're gonna
Silver helms.
chariots into silver helms over here. Silver helms, chariots into these archers. Silver helms, move back. Spearman. Okay, let's put Tyrion and Noble on the enemy's general and destroy their leadership. Silver helms. Charge onto those guys and chariots put out. Spearman. Engage. The red spears and these spears engage. Bleak swords and these girls. Silver helms onto the dark shards with shields.
Archers! Understood! Make Oath One proud! Onward!
Ithalmar chariot. Now my silver helms. I want
loyal! Seal! Orders received! Seal!
let's put those ones. Their lord is now routing. So I'm gonna go in support of my silver helms. There's a little bit too many dark shards still about.
Understood.
And let's see.
To victory.
Onwards to victory. Let's put a couple of archers on the shades. It's they are a problem. Okay, yeah, silver helms, pull out. Our noble should move in here. We've destroyed that leadership. If I'm not chariot, pull back. Silver helms, they've been hurt a little bit too much really. They've been hurt too badly. The chariot can go onto the shades. Have to crowd rules exchange a little bit quicker. For honor. Are the shades running? Yes, they are. This is all the routing. So we're just gonna have to bring about our archers and give chase here. Lions of Grace. It's an ungrateful duty, but these units should not come back on routing. We don't really need them elsewhere. So the White Lions of Grace can come here and attack these girls. My chariot is getting off the shades. Okay, fire. Silver helms are routing them. My noble routing these. We're almost there. Yeah, we have victory. Wonderful. Okay, end the battle. That's 218 troops lost. And I hope we get some replenishment buffs eventually. Let's see if we can. It was a very forested area though. So that, I think, makes a battle hard, kind of harder. So we've gained another town, and if we manage to defend Lothern, then yeah, we have a province. So it's not good for a second episode. We're 1 hour into the campaign, we've secured our province, we're still at war with Ivres and Katik. But maybe we'll make peace and confederate the rest of the island. We'll have to see. So, how are you liking the Mortal Empires so far? Is it disappointing? Is it lacking? Does it feel like it needs patching or stuff that has to be added? Why cut on the campaign introductions? Why cut on the missions? I mean, you can still make this a mission-driven campaign. There can still be story, there can still be background, there can still be artwork, there can still be introduction videos to the different factions and the story. Why isn't this actually the main game? It feels like it's just been patched together. It's like more like a mod, if you ask me, than a full game. I was really looking forward to this as being my main game from now on, but having dealt with the Vortex campaign and all the added features, it's not that I was so appreciative of them that I felt they were making the game rather than breaking, but now not having any of that feels like a little thin. Just my feeling, but okay. I'd like to hear your opinion about it. Move down to the comment section. Go to my Patreon and donate 300 euros to buy me a new processor, because I think that's what reducing my load speed. I've already reduced my graphic settings. So if anyone is interested in speeding this up for me and you have a couple of €100 to shed, go ahead. Let's do it. And otherwise, subscribe because it's free and who cares. Hit the bell button and make your day. Anytime the Deacon bell goes, take your earplugs. What are you called? No, they're not earplugs. take your headset and your phone and move to the bathroom, isolate yourself for 30 minutes, watch my next episode and be happy that you did it. Those are my words to you in parting. If you like elves, I'm doing the Wood Elves, the Dark Elves with Marathi, the Wood Elves actually with Durthu.
The Assur have
Close
triumphed.
victory, go away. You see that I've lost 200 and butchered the rest of the...
Keep your filthy hands
Whatever.
My strength grows.
Yeah, armor gained, the Bane Shield, province secured, mission aborted. What? Oh, I should have raised or sacked it. Sheesh. Sorry, I'm occupying.
Tyrion.
Let's level up Tyrion again. He's now level 5, and let's improve our spares. And not upgrading anything until I can upgrade Lothar to tier 3. Then we'll do the rest of these.
Lend us your strength.
We're not in any other order. Heard me?
Ever loyal.
Swipes. Butchers. Yeah, I'm gonna either defend here or move in next turn and butcher them. And if you'd like to see me butcher them, come back to the next episode. See you next time.